Actually, the blog I write for covers how social media is affecting television. So I was interested in hearing more, like, did you all watch it when it aired? Like,
Yes.
you obviously knew what happens in the episode, but what was it like watching it, and were you on social media? What were you doing during that,
I
airing?
think the amazing thing with social media is that you have the power to influence people then and there. You get instant response. And we were all live tweeting. We were all at the MTV, building live tweeting. And I think it's important. I think you can really get across what you want to get across via social media. I think the show sets an amazing example. I think Carter's always wanted the show to be, beneficial to people's lives and people's mentalities, and kind of change their mentalities maybe a little bit for the better. Obviously.
Yeah.
And I think social media is an extra way to kind of do that. And it does have an influence on people, especially our generation, who are always on their phones and always on their computers. No one looks up.
So what are each of your favorite social networks?
I'm very new to Twitter, so I'm just learning. I'm like a dinosaur, which is why I spend more time on Facebook, which, as I understand, is what the older people do these days. But what I'm finding, what I love about it is, like, you just get this instant feedback, and it's really addictive because you can read that people are loving what you do, and that's exciting. It's really exciting.
Sounds like yours is Twitter.
I have all three. I have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But I do both because I think certain countries. I think China has a thing called Tencent, which I also have. So I think all different markets have all different social medias. But they're all the same. I think Instagram's kind of taking over, to be honest, because I think you can say more in a picture than you can say the words.
Yep.
So, and like I said, our generation is literally, we love instant gratification. So, we all have ADD. So unless it's like right in front of us, we don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm not as up to, like, I don't post as much on my Facebook fan page as I should, because, like, I just wish that I could have one thing that, like, just sent it out to everywhere. But I did find this thing. It's an app called If This Then That, and you can, like, link up things. So, like, I linked my Instagram to my Twitter, so now when my Instagram posts anything, it posts it on Twitter as a twit hit too,
nice.
Which is really cool. And then I'm trying to figure out how I could do it from Twitter to my Facebook fan page. I'm figuring that out.
And if that thing goes viral, that app, whoever owns the company owes Katie a lot of money.
Fair enough. I'll get that in the piece. I'll sign it into a contract. And what was it like getting? You said 10,000 new followers. Did you
insane.
open all those emails or?
Well, last week, no, I don't. I made sure that I attached my Twitter account to an email that, like, I don't get all the notifications, because I just see those notifications when I turn my Twitter on.
Yep.
But last week I had like 24,000 followers, and after the other day I have like 34,000 followers, which is crazy.
Awesome.
So it's insane. Like, and then people just constantly saying, we love you, date me. Like, the fact that people actually have that response and feel that way about us, and they don't know us, they just look up to us, is pretty cool and overwhelming at first, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah. Oh no, I was gonna say I didn't have any social media before the show, and
Cool.
I know that MTV is very social media oriented.
So did they force you to do it?
No, actually they didn't. They wanted me to, and I wanted to be cooperative because I know that there are a lot of kids out there that are going to watch the show. That's kind of who the show is for, is that young age group, and they are very much on it, and they want to have that ability to reach out, and kind of like these guys have said, it is instant feedback. But I was incompetent with it. I didn't have my Twitter on, I didn't know how to use it, and my notifications were on. So when the show came out on MTV's pilot, I wake up and I just hear ding, 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 and I turn my phone on, and there are all these tweets, and it was insane that I went from having, like, I don't even know, I didn't know how to use it, I didn't know what hashtagging was. The whole thing kind of scares me. But that's the only thing I have. I don't have an Instagram, I don't have a Facebook.
Cool.